ng mga tigreng umiingos, tayo ay binigyan ng boses na maaaring makapaghatid ng pagbabago sa ating bayan.
Halintulad ng mga propeta ng Diyos, maaaring meron tayo mga pananaw na makaabot sa bawat huli. Taon-taon tayo ay binibigyan ng pagkakataon maging parte ng tadhana ng ating lampay. At ito ay ang halalan.
Samahan ninyo kami sa pagtalakay sa mga responsibilidad at mahalagang papel ng isang mamboboto sa bagong henerasyon. At ito ang Halintulad 2013, Tomasino para sa Pilipino. Isang dokumentaryo tungo sa pagbabago. Ate, boboto ka ba sa halalan 2015?
Yes. Yes.
Makakaboto eh.
Opo, boboto po.
Hindi po.
Opo.
Yes.
Oo naman po. Hindi. Hindi pa ako boboto.
Bakit?
Because I think that our country deserves a chance to be better, and one of the ways to improve our country is to vote for a leader who can bring us to a better place.
Dahil it's one of our human rights and mahalaga yung isang boto.
Kasi hindi naka-register.
Naniniwala ko na yung bawat boto natin, nagka-count siya, and saka bilang ako, gusto ko kasi makakontribute kahit sa simpleng bagay sa ating bansa.
Registered voter.
Kasi gusto kong makisali sa pagboto o paghalal ng mga taong aking pininiwalaan na mga kabuti at mga katulong sa ating bansa. Dapat kang makisali sa ganung mga klase ng aktibidades ng buong bansa upang masigurado mo na yung mga sa'yo ay nararapat at hindi yung mga naibiglang lang yung boto bilang estudyante at mamamayan Pilipino, naniniwala ako na karapatan ko at desisyon ko na bumoto upang maipakita ko ang aking mga salubin tungkol sa mga progreso na nangyayari sa ating bansa. At bilang isang mamamayan Pilipino, naniniwala ako na karapatan ko pumili na nararapat ng mga tao na dapat posisyon sa gobyerno upang makita natin yung mga dapat na maging progresong pinapangarap natin at makita natin kung dapat ba yung mga taong ngayon ay nangangampanya para sa mga posisyon na kanilang hinahanap.
We would like to ask po, ano po yung tamang tao na i-promote yung in your own perspective?
2013 May. Well, let's start with freedom. Freedom, the essence of freedom is to be able to do good. So we are given freedom to vote, not to vote. It's a constitutionally mandated right. So you have the right to exercise or not to exercise that right to suffrage. Now, starting from that, we all know that as human beings, we know whom to vote. We have to vote the right person who will best represent us. But the question is, what are the criteria? What is the criteria? So how do we know whether that person is or is not, or that person will best represent us? Now the question is, how does the candidate package himself? So what we know, what the criteria is, that he has to be, of course, somebody who is learned enough, who knows what his job is all about, and who can deliver. Well, those are the basic things. Moral probity is the core of it. But the question is, how does the person package himself? Media plays a very important role. Media plays both ways. Good media and bad media. But what comes out of media with regard to politics, most of the time is alteration of truth. It's just like an icing on a cake. That you try to cover what is the ungodly, the not beautiful, and what precisely is really ugly. I think it's not more of you have to ask what is the right criteria, but it's just that how do you understand how media projects people now? And aside from that, you have to know whether how receptive are we. It's a question of our acceptance, because no matter how much people will tell you this is the right thing or this is the wrong thing, you will prefer to do the wrong thing because it's more comfortable.
One focus in this documentary is actually the power of one vote. So, assuming that you actually have a lot of us give importance to one vote, how would you encourage the youth to actually participate in the elections?
The power of one vote. If you are going to recall the first constitution that was enacted in the Philippines, where the most important part to be agreed upon by the constitutional body is whether or not to have Roman Catholicism as the official religion. Section 5 of the drafted constitution states that the Philippine nation should adopt the Roman Catholicism as its official religion. By the power of one vote, after two consecutive votes cast with the tie, so for the third runoff, by the power of one vote, it was decided upon that the Roman Catholicism should not be, or our country should not, because this included its constitution as sponsored religion. So we should be non-sectarian. So by one vote, there are so many success stories about one vote, and it's not about just one vote that makes a difference. It's about whether you understand the value of the vote, because voting is different from, the act of voting is different from your understanding. So you can always vote mechanically without even being responsible of the vote you casted. You may say that the person you voted is the right person, but the question is, what were the steps you undertook in order for you to be able to say that the person you voted for is the right person? That's the difference. It is not the act of voting, but the process.
Sa pagiging maboboto, nasa ating ng tsansang makapagbago ng kinabukasan. Binigyan tayo ng may kapal ng sapat na enerhiya at determinasyon para makipagsalimuha sa kilusang pangmasa.
Sa pagtatapos ng dokumentaryong ito, naway maramdaman ninyo ang uhaw sa pakiisa para sa ikabubuti ng bayan. Pilitin natin maging halintulad sa mga naunang bayani, sa mga nagbuwis ng buhay at nag-alay ng dugo para sa kalayaan ng mga mamayang Pilipino. Gawing sandata ang lapis na pangguguhit at gawing sentro ang puso ng inang bayan. Narito tayo sa makamodernong panahon, ang panahon kung saan kaliwat kanan ang palitaw ng mga problema. At dapat lang na pumili tayo ng karapat-dapat na kinatawan para matulungang malagpasan ng mga ito. Ngayong batid mo na ang kahalagan ng isang boto, sasayangin mo pa ba?